It's Wednesday morning. I just got woken up by the dog, and welcome to my vlog. Reason why I got woken up by the dog is because, what can I say? Somebody came and bought the subwoofer. Yeah, sold. $200, make you holla. I like money. So, that's gone. Subwoofer's gone. Looks like I got drinking money for the weekend. Right on. I posted my iPhone 3GS last night. It's getting a shit ton of hits. A lot of people are interested. So, it's just a matter of somebody coming out and picking it up and going from there. So, it's posted, ready to romp. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, the dog woke me up because he serves a second purpose. He's also my doorbell because I don't actually have one. So when he starts barking like a maniac, instead of his usual I gotta go potty bark, I know somebody's at the door, and sure enough there's a guy at the door wanting the subwoofer. Looked at it and went, holy crap, sold, done. So that was easy money. Yay! Now I just gotta sell my iPhone 3GS and frig, I'm rocking. And by the looks of all the emails that came in this morning, a lot of them are asking, do you still have this phone? Like I posted the ad last night at like 3 a.m. Of course I still have the phone. But yeah, I got a lot of interest in it. A couple low ballers. People like, will you take $25 for it and stuff like that? But welcome to Kijiji. That's how it is. So now it's just a matter of the waiting game of somebody to actually, bite. It's just like fishing. You cast your lure out into the water. Then all the fish will walk up and be like, they'll tap it and check it out. But you always get that one fish that'll just kind of nab onto it and then he becomes dinner. That was a bad analogy. That was a horrible analogy. I apologize. That's all I'm waiting for now. And, well, I'm going to go comment on comments on YouTube's and go from there. So I'll talk to you guys when I have an update. Peace. Alrighty, well, I just shot a little video, which you've already seen, for the Global Points production. Well, you've already seen it, so I recommend everybody getting involved. I'm going to put a link actually in this video as well, in case you missed it in the last video and you don't feel like backtracking. But, yeah, it's definitely something you want to check out. Road to Nakunda. I know I'm saying that wrong. I friggin' know it. But, they put a lot of effort into that video, and I think it needs to get out there, and he's trying to do it all himself. He doesn't want to get like big production companies involved, and I don't blame him, because you get the big production companies involved, then they want to change things and they dick around with the originals, and they make it, rather than seeing what it's supposed to be, they make it see like something that they want it to be, and all the creativeness that you put into it just gets stoved out the door. So I kind of like what he's doing. I really like it. So yeah, check it out, guys, if you're really interested. He's looking for some real good critiquing, and yeah, this is going to be an awesome project. I'm so happy to be on board. Friggin' wicked. And you know me, I wouldn't jump on board with something unless I think it's legit. So I think this is legit, and this is going to be a kick-ass friggin' thing. So by all means, guys, check it out. I'm going to head her back inside. I need to make some food. I'm hungry. And then get on with this day. So I'll talk to you guys later. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock, and I'm just making some soup. I'm going to eat some soup before I go into work. Looks like we're going to get some rain today. It's friggin' overcast right now, and it feels damp out. Huh? Looks like my leaves all fell off the tree. Right on. That sucks. Normally I would, rake that, but because I don't give a shit, I might just push the mower over it and blend it all into the lawn. I heard that's good for it. Could be wrong. Well, I'm super stoked that I sold the subwoofer. Getting more emails about the iPhone 3GS, so that's friggin' awesome. So that'll be sold soon. Oh, good times. Very slow, lazy Wednesday, let me tell you. But I did just fart, so that's alright. So apparently on a couple of Monday's vlog, YouTuber OBX, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, OBX11 I believe his name is, saw a UFO when I was riding in the train, apparently in the upper right hand corner above me here. I'm not sure what the heck it was. I thought it was a lens flare after I saw it, but he said it moved too quick to be a lens flare and figures it's a UFO because it kind of just darted out of the screen at one point. But I don't know. There's got to be something else out there, right, guys? Come on, like, we can't be the only intelligent life in this galaxy. Who knows? Who knows what the hell it was? I think it's a lens flare, or what definitely wasn't a particle of dust on the lens, because that wouldn't have moved like that. Even with an autofocus shuffle, it wouldn't have moved like that. Could have been a plane, but I didn't see no jet stream behind it, so I don't know what it was. Oh well, if you want to see the video clip, it's on Monday's vlog, the Thanksgiving vlog. I was riding in the train, I believe he said it was around 1:30 at the 1:30 mark on the timeline, and you can see it just in the upper left hand corner, or right hand corner of the screen, my left, your right. So yeah, it's a little white dot. I was thinking about editing the video and putting a digital zoom on it to find out, see if I can get any sort of idea as to what it was, but no, my luck, it'll just turn into an even bigger white pixel. So I need Movie OS, damn it. I need the ability to enhance, tap a couple keys on the keyboard and the picture becomes super clear. It goes from being like a 1.3 megapixel camera picture to like a 10 megapixel camera picture. Fired it again. Double boostage all the way. But I'm just making some soup right now. It's cooking in the microwave. I'm gonna head her back inside, eat that, and get ready for work. Yay! Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, well, it's time to head her off to work and do that working thing. So, gonna burn ass down to work and do that working thing. Yeah. Oh, this guy's mowing his lawn. Come do mine next, freak sakes. So the girlfriend's on her way over to Future Shop. She's going to look at a i7 2600 computer by Hewlett Packard. She's needing a new rig. Her computer right now is majorly friggin' toast. I swear it crashes just for the sake of crashing. It's on its way out. So she's gonna go look at an i7 2600. She's got a credit plan through the Future Shop where you can put it on the credit card and don't pay shit for 18 months. So she's thinking about doing that, just stoving it on the credit card and then pay it off as she goes. And as long as you pay it off in 18 months, well, frig, you don't pay interest. Isn't that sweet? Ain't that special? So that's her battle plan, is she's looking at that rig. It's actually not a bad machine. It's got the i7 2600, like I said, running at, I think it's 3.4 gigahertz or something like that. Holy traffic. It's got the AMD 6850 video card, wireless on board, a Blu-ray disc player on board. I think she said 8 gigs of RAM and a 2 terabyte hard drive, all for the low price of $1,000. It's got a multimedia card reader on it. It's actually a pretty nice rig. It'll do a hell of a lot better than our Alienware is doing now. That Alienware wasn't such a big tank. I'd offer to buy it off her and use it for my video editing studio, but it's not only a big tank, it's also trying to commit suicide. Keeps just locking up, just hardware freezing. I think it's personally the motherboard, but we priced out the cost of a new board, chip, RAM, because we need all that. And the new board, chip, and RAM is about maybe $50 cheaper, because she'd want the i7, not the i5. So it's about $20 cheaper than getting the HP computer. So like I told her, I said pop the case open and check the board and look for any Intel markings. Make sure it's an Intel board, because I know back in the day, E-Machines was notorious for using these Foxconn boards. And they were fine as long as the processor never got to critical heat. So as long as your heatsink did the job, then your computer wouldn't blow up. But the problem was they would they'd put the AMD K62 processors on them, and if anybody knows anything about AMD, those old K62s like to run really friggin' hot. So what would happen is the ZIF socket would get really hot, and it was made of plastic, so it would transmit the heat into one central spot on the board, causing it basically to just overheat. And then the board would just get really, really hot, and because it was so thin, it would flex, and you get micro fractures all over the board, causing in the end your computer to fail. So I'm not a fan of Foxconn boards. They're really cheap, though. You can get a Foxconn friggin' i7 board for dirt cheap, and by dirt cheap I mean you're looking at like 50 bucks for the motherboard, and it's just a piece of shit. Like, yeah, it's got overclocking capabilities, but the PCB is so bloody thin that any slight temperature change and the board just cracks itself in half. Junk. And I'd rather use a PC myself for editing the videos. Like the rig I got set up right now, it's my Acer laptop plugged into that 32-inch TV, and it does the job. Don't get me wrong, it does the job fine. But I would rather have a desktop, because, well, you can do a lot more with a desktop, right? Like a mobile processor has nowhere near the computing power of a desktop processor, because they can push them harder, make them do more things, because there's so much more room for cooling that the system can just take it. Well, I have a bad feeling we're going to get some rain today. Not today, tomorrow. I know they're calling for it on Friday, so that kind of sucks, especially for my buddy's wedding, because they want to do some outdoor pictures at the waterfront. And if it's piss pouring rain out, I don't think that's going to happen. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. I was personally thinking about picking up one of those 6-core AMDs that runs at 3.2 gigahertz, the 1095, and getting that beast going. But yeah, it doesn't have the power of the i7, that's for sure. But you stock that with an AMD Vision capable card, and I don't really care about video games. I care more about rendering power, and with 6 cores running in 64-bit mode, that system is just gonna hum. And Sony Vegas does have multi-core support, so that's even better. Oh man, I hate these lights. It's for the bike path, eh? That's what these lights are for. That's all it is, just a crosswalk for the bike paths. What pisses me off is kids will walk by and they press the button for no reason. They're not even planning on crossing. They just want to dick over traffic. So they press the button and just keep on walking. And it's like, for frig's sakes, now you're just holding up traffic, you little doobs. Smarten up. Well, this upcoming weekend's gonna be busier than all frig. Friday we have the wedding to go to. Saturday we got a birthday party for my buddy Craig. Sunday is a day of relax, thank God. And I'm hoping Monday I'm on nights, but I don't know if we're gonna push it ahead, so I'm probably stuck on days, which kind of sucks, but oh well. What you gonna do, eh? Not too fragging much. By the way, guys, this new power pack I bought for my phone, this Muggin battery, best investment ever. I just put my phone on the charger last night, and before that, the last time I recharged it was on Friday. So I literally ran it for like almost 5 days and no problems. Love having all this power to play with. Alrighty, well, we're almost at work, so I'll talk to you guys on my break. Peace. Alright guys, well, it's almost 6 o'clock and I completely forgot that I had a break tonight. Gotta love when that happens, eh? Got so sidetracked and doing different things and completely forgot that I had a break. But I'm out on break now and it's pissing rain. You can sort of see that the ground's all wet except for over by the tree. I should go hide under the tree. Let's do that. Let's go hide under the tree where we won't get so wet. Hey, look, it's dry here. Alright, so you guys don't get soaked. I like that idea, because you guys were expensive, let me tell you. You weren't cheap. You're an expensive piece of equipment. That's right. All you YouTubers, you're a piece of equipment. Not really, but you know what I mean. Maybe you don't. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm on my break, so outside having a cigarette. It's been quite the night. Well, I was chatting with a girlfriend. She decided not to buy the HP computer, mainly because they didn't have one on display for her to crack open and take a look. But like I told her, I said, you know, you do have that 30-day try it. If you don't like it, you can bring it back thing. That's one thing that they do over at Future Shop, which is all right. But she's like, you know what? I'm gonna try and get more life out of this rig and then go from there. But then I was thinking, I got those 2 machines at home with the Core 2 Duos in them. They're both socket 775 motherboards. If they'll support the quad-core processor, we could always do a hardware transplant and smash one of those boards into her rig, and that'll get her going for a couple more months at least. So we might do that. We'll see. But she was also thinking, I'm still tossing around the idea of buying the upgrade kit and going with the i7 26K, which is the unlocked version. That's the only difference between the i7 2600 and the 2600K, is the K is unlocked, so you can overclock the living shit out of it. And I've seen people push these things at like 5.2 gigahertz per core, which is friggin' impressive. That'd be awesome. 5.2 gigahertz of raw processing power. Yeah, it puts out a little bit more heat, but you know what? Winter's around the corner and it's about to get pretty friggin' cold out, so a little built-in heater. I like it. But yeah. So she's still tossing around the ideas, and I don't know. All up in the air right now, right? It's all up in the air, and I just stepped on a whole pack of leaves. This tree is just puking down the leaves. Look at them all. But I'm gonna head her back inside because this tree is starting to fail as an umbrella. Ugh, I just gotta chill. And I need to take some Tylenol because I got this wicked friggin' headache coming on right back here in the back of my head. I heard that's the YouTube section of your brain. I could be wrong, but I heard that somewhere. I heard it from a guy I know. But anyway, on that note, I'm gonna head her back inside and I'll talk to you guys on my lunch if it's not pissing. And if it's pissing, I'll be inside my car. Yeah. Alrighty, well, it's lunchtime, 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna go to the store and get some food because once again, girlfriend hasn't done groceries. I highly doubt she did them tonight, which means I'm buying my food again tomorrow. Friggin' awesome. So that's my battle plan for right now. Let's go get some food in me. It's been a pretty quiet night, so I've just been chillaxing, catching up on YouTubes. You know, I think I did 1 call since break. Whatever, right? And it's been a pretty relaxed night. That reminds me, I still gotta wash my pants for the wedding. I haven't done that since the last wedding vlog I did for my buddy when my buddy Craig got married. So Still gotta wash my pants. Chances are I'll be going up and buying new pants because I have a bad feeling that once I wash these, they're gonna just fall apart and be destroyed. So we will see. And yeah, should be an interesting wedding. I'm just so happy it's a buffet meal and not set plate. Because I find that you go to those weddings and it's like a set plate meal. And yeah, I guess it's enough food for somebody who weighs in at 150 to 165 pounds, but a big 245 pounder like me, forget it. You eat that and you want to order a pizza, you know what I'm saying? Buffet all the way. That's the way I see it. Well, anywho, I'm heading over to the store. I'm gonna grab some food and go back, eat it, and I might come out for another smoke break before my lunch ends. And if I do, I'll talk to you then. Well, like I said, after I was done eating, I'd probably come outside for another cigarette and do a little vlog entry, and holy shit, I'm doing that. Not sure what I'm going to talk about because I don't really have anything to talk about, so it's kind of a waste of footage. You know, I do that. There was something I wanted to talk about. I thought about it afterwards and then I forgot. Oh well. Still getting emails about the iPhone, which is freaking awesome. I just wish I get a bite, but oh, that was bad. Not going to show you guys that. I kind of sort of maybe stepped on a frog right then, and kind of sort of maybe dragged it under my foot, and I kind of sort of maybe made it die. So, whoops. Gotta watch where I'm walking, and they gotta watch where they're hobbling, I guess. But, oh man, got the gas. Oh yeah, before I came into work, my buddy Chuck came over, Chuck the mechanic. I mentioned him yesterday, and I was gonna film him being there, but I forgot my camera on my desk upstairs, so I was like, ah well. But he wanted to check out the go-kart project and see what I was up against, and so I showed him it, and he's like, holy crap dude, you're gonna kill yourself on this. This is gonna be so much fun. That means it's gonna be fun, right? If you're gonna kill yourself on it, that means it's gonna be fun, just so you know. But he's like, so what are your plans? I said, I don't know. I'm thinking about strapping a lawn chair to it. And he goes, no. You got to put the seat on the floor. It's got to be, your center of gravity has to be low because otherwise you're going to tip it if you try to turn it. And I guess he's really right about that. So he's like, well, I'm going to hook you up with a guy. He goes, I know a guy who's a machinist and he can machine you some hubs so you can properly attach those tires. So that's awesome. Or he said the other option is you send the tires to the machinist and he'll put keyways on the rims, which is also a good thing. So that way there, I can use the street rims or I can use the off-roading rims, so I can just swap them off and on depending on what I'm doing. So what he wants me to do is get that thing track ready and then go down and race it in the Hamilton. Hamilton has a go-kart track. Apparently he told me it's like $70 a year and you get a membership, and then if you bring your own cart it costs you like $1 a lap or something like that. I don't know, he didn't really give me the full details on it, but I thought that was pretty cool. And he's like, and if you think your kart's fast enough, you can race professionally and entering contests and stuff. Well, I honestly don't know how fast this thing goes because, well, as you've seen it, it doesn't really drive anywhere, especially with the tires just kind of bolted on without any keyways or anything. So once we get all the tires mounted on and everything, I'm going to be rip-roaring that thing up and down the streets to test her out. And then, yeah, we'll have some fun with it. But I got to figure out something for the steering wheel. He's sending me a bunch of stuff, a bunch of information on it. Steering wheels for it, some steering wheel lock nuts and all that crap. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. But he's more excited than I am, especially when I told him the price I paid for it. He was like, are you friggin' shitting me? Because he was looking at one with the 8 horsepower engine and they wanted like $3,200. And here I scored one for friggin' dirt cheap. And this guy here doesn't mind working on stuff and building it and customizing it and such. So when he found out what I paid for it, it's pretty much a rolling chassis with a motor. Just needs like a seat and a steering wheel and, you know, a throttle and brake. But whatever, you know, that's just extras. Once he found out what I paid for it, he was like, he couldn't believe it. He was just, wow. That's, he's all excited for it, for me to get it done, and he said if he's ever in town or I need help working on it, give him a call. So yeah, I thought I'd let you guys know about that. It's pretty sweet. But anywho, I'm almost done my smoke. Head her back inside, and I'll talk to you guys at 10:30 or 10 or whenever the hell I come out next. Peace. Well guys, it's currently smoke break time, and I just came out for a smoke break. Yeah, you ever get that when you get a certain smell that triggers a memory? That's happening right now. You guys are getting soaking wet because it's pissing rain out again. But yeah, I can smell like a perfume or something, and it's triggering a past memory. Friggin' hate that. It's raining out. Just thought I'd let you guys know I'm out for my last break. After this it's home time, and I'm gonna put you guys away before you get too wet because you guys are expensive, but we talked about that already. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty, well I'm out of work and Rex 4x4 just met up with me. We're going for coffee at Trout Lake, so I'll tag you guys in when we get there. Oh hi guys, down here at the Hortons with this guy.
What's up, man?
Rex 4x4. I drank it. It's gone. It's gone. Full coffee. It's gone. You got one. I don't have one. I drank it. It's gone. Don't be like that. See how he is? Why do I hang out with this guy? I don't know.
Oh, my coffee is so good. Oh.
Hate your face. I could go get another one. Oh guys, iPhone might be sold. Yeah! Alrighty guys, well I'm home now and I'm pretty much going to shut the vlog down here. So if you liked today's video, by all means go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about today's video, by all means go ahead and hit the comment section below. And you know me, I'll be sure to respond. And until next time guys, keep on vlogging. And if you're wondering how I was doing the color effect on my face, no, that was not done in editing. That was actually done by changing the background color on my monitor by clicking here and then like clicking on the color and then minimizing. Yeah, good times.